Do you remember what your first date was like?
I yeah, it was not that long ago.
Okay.
I've never gone on dates.
So
I
then,
was never like, let's go on a date. I was always too busy either on the road or I always like to feel them out first and see what they're like.
right.
Um,
Oh,
you
hence
know,
the
like, hey,
Bieber cave, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
From what I remember,
I don't know what you're
you
talking about.
you would test people out by having a whole Justin Bieber cave in your
Yes, I
house,
did.
and then you would invite them over, and if
Mm-hmm.
they were cool with the Bieber cave, they were cool people, and if they, crap talked the Bieber cave, they
Uh
were
huh.
done.
Uh huh. Let me explain the Beaver Cave. So I had a back house, and it was kind of like the after hang. So like we'd go out, and then if people want to come over, it was a back house like with ping pong table, like a movie theater, and like it was like the fun like area, with like different pictures of everybody, who'd hang out. And there was one picture from like some show we did, and it was me and Bieber. And I remember, like, I brought some girls back, and they were like, "Oh my god, like, why do you?" And this is young Justin, like, "Why do you have a picture of Justin Bieber?" And I'm like, "Cause he's awesome." It was kind of before um, Bieber became like, legit to like if you were, 29, 30 years old. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? He's awesome. Like, I don't give a I love Bieber. He's amazing. This is like baby, one more, you know, um, one less lonely girl Bieber."
Yeah.
And I was like, because he rules. And then it made me think, I'm like, how funny would it be if like, girls came over and I just had like Bieber everywhere, like almost like a teenage girl would have Alexa Bliss, or teenage boy would have Alexa Bliss posters everywhere, like that kind of thing, like just look like a super fan. And so I went on Amazon and bought every Bieber poster, cardboard cutout, blanket, everything I could get my hands on, and just decked the whole place out with Bieber. So it was a Bieber cave. And then if people came over and they're like, "Oh hell yeah, Biebs, it's legit," and I'd be like, "All right, you're down, hang." And then if girls are like, "Oh my god, what the hell is this?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed," and then kick them out.
So
Like,
then,
"Yeah, it's time
okay.
to go."
So that
Yep.
was so that was so that, I mean, you could technically classify that as like that's how you would blind date. It would just be
Yep,
the Bieber test,
it was a process. It was a test. That's 100%
the Bieber
accurate.
test.
If you can't hang, then there's no point in me wasting time. I'm not like a guy who likes to waste time, and I don't like. I have friends who are serial daters, and they go on dates like 3 times a week, and I'm like, oh yeah, no.
On Uncool with Alexa Bliss, I'll be getting hilarious and cringy stories from some of my favorite celebrities, musicians, and WWE superstars that haven't been told anywhere else. Follow Uncool with Alexa Bliss on Spotify and never miss an episode.